We've got a new character on the channel.
He'll see this clip, he'll laugh at me. I can almost guarantee it.
Is that what you thought I was cutting it with?
Yeah.
God.
How it goes.
So I've got the bike to us. The engine's now disconnected from the main chassis. There's the handlebars. We've got a new character on the channel. Kian, my cousin. I need his help for extending the chassis and marking out, and also holding the handlebars from where I cut it. I'm like cutting straight through here and extending the chassis so it's a two-man bike. Over here you got the one-man bike, one that fully works, seats on the floor, everything works with that. I've cut through the emergency stop cable and the brakes. You don't need an emergency stop, because if you want to stop, you'd come to the back of the bike and you'd pull that out. And that's how it'll be on this bike as well. Obviously the other one's got emergency stop, this one won't. So join me in the next clip. I'm gonna mark it all out from where I want to cut it. I've got to mark it about 1,000 billion trillion times before I cut it.
Actually on?
Yes.
So, I don't really know how any of this works. Kind of got a text this morning saying, I need your help. But all I know is it's cutting through this. Yeah. I'll give you a tour of the shed. It's dark in here. I'll use my flashlight. Right. Like no use at all, my flashlight. But over here we've got spray paint, drink, speaker, and that. There used to be a dartboard on the wall, obviously not anymore though. Pool table, fishing rods, rocking horse for his little brother. That's about it, to be fair. And more fishing stuff and gardening stuff, because speaker's talking to itself. But yeah, that's the shed. We got over here, we got his toolkit. He's coming back. Bluetooth is back connected. Just yeah, he'll see this clip, he'll laugh at me. I can almost guarantee it.
Back.
I'm sure it's not necessary.
Alright. I think that's everything. So on here I've got a layout of the bike. There's the back wheel, front wheel, handlebars, sort of bit of the chassis there. There's the deck, and the bottom is the underneath chassis. So I'm going to be cutting halfway through the underneath chassis, halfway through the chassis.
What was the inspiration of getting the bike?
I don't know, I just saw a car boot and wanted it.
Fair enough.
Join me in the next clip where I've got it all marked out and we're ready to cut.
It did so.
Yep.
So now he's doing the measurements.
2.1. This is where I come into fucking play. That's 42.1.
42.1.
2.1.
2.1.
No, 42.1. Exact same measurements. See? I'm a smart cookie, Kian. So as you heard there, the chassis that I've marked out to cut is 42.1. Same as the metal bars that I want to use, 4.2.1.
I think we need that, mate.
42.1, that's good.
I'll hold the camera if you need be.
So that's all sorted now, we've got the measurements. I think I'm going to check over my measurements again, just one more, probably a few more times, and then I think we're almost ready to cut. Any last words?
Let's go.
So I'm all ready to cut now. Marked it out. Cut straight through there. I'm going to have to cut through this because I can't get it off. Now I'm going to have to cut through here when I'm ready. I'm going to do a clean cut. Chassis rails will go on. They won't be welded on today because I ain't got a welder at the moment. But I will have hopefully next week. That'll go through there, cut that, cut the bottom, mark it all up together, and then as soon as I get my welder it can be all attached back and we can start rebuilding the bike. It's literally where you are now.
Next to ready. Just to be extra secure.
Cut straight through here and then through the bottom. Where's my safeties? About halfway?
That is about halfway, yeah. So you approach it from the other side for the other half.
Nah, just go clean cut, 'cause if not I'm going to lose my pinpoint. Halfway through, just a bit more than halfway.
I'm getting bored of standing up there. I feel chipped off.
Okay, I still got to get through this bar yet. That'll be the tricky part, and that is probably where
I'm so safe.
that's where most of my time will go. Just a little bit more clean cut, job done. There you go, she's cut.
Through it goes.
She's cut through now. We've still obviously got the bar at the bottom. That just needs cutting through. I need to measure that because I haven't measured it. But I think it's coming to plan so far. So I'm not doing it on the bench anymore. I've got it on the floor. It's going to be easier just to cut through there. I'm not going to measure it. I'm just going to eyeball it and hope it goes well.
I believe it was just there where you were going. Right there.
I'm just going to eyeball it from the bottom.
There should be a little marker.
And cut it somewhere about here. I've just got to move these cables, cut them cable ties, and job done.
Need to get it at the right
Alright, well we'll leave him to try and cut that. Still trying to cut that cable tie?
Yeah.
Okay.
On my thread.
What is? The wire or the
The
cable?
cable.
Right, well, come on, cut it, because if not I'm grinding it. Children nowadays. To be fair, I was like that when I first started. I couldn't do nothing, but... So, obviously my measurements were correct. 42.1 on both of them, the chassis and the extended chassis. That is all correct, so I'm happy about that. Obviously now it's just cutting off the excess bits and bobs that I don't want. Getting my welder in here, or I might borrow my granddad's welder, I'm not quite sure yet. He said he's got the cable tie. Let's go see if he's cut a cable. Have you done it?
Yeah.
Right, so as you can see here, you can see better now, but I've cut the two cables that are there. It's the brake cables and yeah, the throttle cable is still intact. The throttle cable hasn't moved at all. I'm just going to literally grab a couple bits of sellotape, just sellotape that up there so it don't get in the way of when I'm cutting. Oh yeah, do you want to cut that? There's another cable tie.
Didn't see that there.
Little black one. They were all green, so we thought we'd done, but little black one appeared out of nowhere. So I think I want to now. Not going to say obviously too much in front of Keaton, but we're trying to get him to ride the main bike. Yeah, just you go in the shed a second. I'm talking to the camera, and we're gonna see if he can ride the main bike, and we get him on it. See if he wants to have a go on it. Obviously, it don't take my weight, so we'll see what he can do with his weight and see. And then we'll get him riding it up and down the garden. I tell you what, yeah, As soon as he got here, he was confused, weren't you?
Yeah.
As soon as you got here, he was like, what the hell's going on? I don't know what I'm doing. And he thought I was cutting it. He thought I was cutting metal with a wood saw. He thought that. He had no clue what a grinder was. He said, is that thing that shoots sparks? And I said, yes. And he says, what did you say? You said something about a wood saw.
You're cutting it with like a saw.
You thought I was cutting it with one of them. Is that what you thought I was cutting it with?
Yeah.
God. He thought I was cutting it with a wood saw. And now he's getting a wood saw down. Go on then, you get cutting, I'll just... Go on, you get cutting.
I'll cut it.
Go on then. Go on, get cutting. You'll be there a long while with that. That's what he thought he was doing when he first come here. He thought he was cutting it with a wood saw. Yeah, that's what you cut it with, wood. That is a wood saw.
Would it cut that easily?
Oh, that'd go with him probably a fucking couple bits. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Right, so I'm going to get prepared now for the cut. I'm just going to write a few more measurements out. I was going to eyeball it, but as I'm standing here, I'm thinking, I'm not doing that. I'm going to properly, professionally do it, because if I want to start my own fabricating business, I've got to do this.
How it goes.
While he's doing that, I'm going to cut it. Eyes. Fucking would be, wouldn't it? So I'm going to let that cool down a little bit. I've done about halfway through, but started smoking, so I'm just going to let it cool down and then I'll come back to it. So the next clip was meant to be me cutting it fully, but and that is my cousin.
You just hammered my phone.
Almost just hammered his phone. Keen, you meant to hit the top of the nail. What are you doing? Look, bash it there. Oh God. Right, I'm gonna leave him to do that. I think it's cooled down now. So I'm just gonna cut straight through it. As you can see, I sort of cut through it there. So I'm just gonna cut straight through it now and then get the job done. And then I can end the video and chill out for a bit. He's putting the nail upside down. Right, let's cut through this, shall we? Your chassis like that, it's going to be broke apart, pulled apart, and then you're going to have this part which will be lined up with all the other parts, and then as soon as we get a welder, it will be all welded back together, and it will be a two-seater bike, pretty much. Like I said, I don't know who's done this before. If someone has done it before, great, but if they haven't, could be the first people. So on this particular bike, I know people have done it on different bikes, but on this bike we could be the first people to make it a two-man job, so I'm excited for that. The measurements have come in correctly for 2.1 on all of them, so I'm happy about that as well. Right, I'll see you lot in part 2, and we'll get that fully cut down. So join me in part 2 for more adventure and fun.